Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said...
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
Not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Tell them who I am.
Ah, Elari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became Elari, you were Larry Laugher.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. But it's true, of course, ladies. Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful Cancun. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancun suffer under the gringos' yoke. But you, you blew up.
Strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
As long as you don't rush through the last bit.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Elefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, Elari, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century...
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places. Elari has fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio. As always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his Timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed a product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately.
Finally, Faith revealed her plan. And that BJ was just a puppet. Then you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story. tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
You followed her here to her villa. Then you blew up the villa.
Not completely. The basement's still there.
Good thing, since that's where you're living right now. Anyway, the moment came where you saved her life, and she, for the first time, felt something approaching affection for you. But then, she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier and you lost wages with some lube, and put the puck into orbit when I hit it.
And then, all that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact moment?
Exactly.
Nobody understood that. Okay, let's just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind swept her away.
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Poor Faith. All I have left of her are memories. Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh. I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on can come. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first. Or at least see her?
No. The prophecy forbids it.
But...
She is also the most beautiful woman on the island.
Oh, I see. I don't want to be petty about the whole thing, then. Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island, anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you. Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Bye.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Lefty, my oldest friend.
Lefto.
Right. A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though. That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room. A plain white candle. I'm taking these. It might get dark. Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it. Fire, man's best friend.
And harmless in the right hands.
there it is. First of all, I have to light it. Burn everything. Burn everything. Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. There it is. First of all, I have to light it. Burn everything. Good idea, but that won't work. Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar. Poor Faith. I really hope Faith is doing okay. I really hope Faith is doing okay. Those two things won't work together. Those can't be combined. Oh, Faith, I wish you were here. Okay, time to get going.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century.
I've already learned a lot.
But not enough.
Okay, fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Two are enough for me.
I've almost had enough of you too.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink a good whiskey.
I'm gonna need one of those myself soon. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react? Ha ha ha. Very funny. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Hello?
So, you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pyphones. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But...
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pyphones obsolete.
She hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well...
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk. That was not... By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that...
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no! Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
And you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
That's Fate's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible, if she's still alive? I really hope Faith is doing okay. This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined. I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it. Looks sturdy. I'll never be able to break that open. I only have the magazines because of the amazing interviews.
They interview the naked women too? That's so nice of them.
Quiet, Pie. No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I admire your willpower, Larry.
This is where I document my progress in my sensitivity training. I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment. Totally high tech. At least it was in 1987. Nah, the Can't Come News Network is showing nothing but crap today. I'm never touching that again, especially not from behind. I don't want to talk about it.
Are you sure you'd still rather stand?
Big and red like my...
Larry?
Just what I was gonna say. Thanks, Pie. What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice? Whew, that was lucky. There's some wires sticking out, and it's not even insulated. Now the self-destruct button just self-destructed. Lube, every craftsman's tried and true little helper. I always say, lube, don't leave home without it. No, if I sit on that, I'll get stuck. Those two things won't work together. That won't help. Hola!
Hello.
I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
What else do I still have to do?
Well, I need to be able to play a song at the wedding, but one of the guitar strings is broken. All of the guests need to be fed. You must wear your finest wedding suit. When all this has been done, we will celebrate a wedding.
Can I at least talk to your daughter once before the wedding?
No, that is strictly forbidden.
Why?
Because it's, bad luck.
For whom?
How many women got lucky by talking to you?
So, why don't we talk about something else? Any tips for the wedding night? Is she the athletic type? Does she already know all the tricks, or... What? Why aren't you talking?
Why are you still talking?
What is a...
It's all... They are very complicated. It takes
Oh, I was just curious. It's not like you're setting your daughter up with me just because of American citizenship.
Oh,
Couldn't we just enter...
oh no, that just causes...
Enough. Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Larry, I've already given you the one key. The key to your destiny. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacrilege only to make that key out of it. A key that holds all our destinies. You still have it, right?
I lost it.
I would love to make sure you lose your head right now, but you're my son-in-law, and I don't want my... So, the one key, the key of born of the gold of my irrecoverable... Good thing I have another one.
Oh, thanks. Still mad?
So, except with you, of course, but as my son-in-law.
I didn't even feel green. Catch you later. El Rey, the mayor of... Good idea, but that won't work. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but you never know.
Ah, thanks, Elari. A G-string for...
Somehow it feels good to...
Almost as good as timber.
No. Ah, it fits. So I'll put on my wedding suit. It fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it. Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No. That's not a punching bag. I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious. Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
It's looking at me very suspiciously. I'd rather keep my distance. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty. It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
I don't need that. It's completely shredded. I don't need that. It's completely shredded. That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help. You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly.
Larry!
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the... Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing.
Let me guess. You came up with...
Larry, it's an art.
But you can throw up with something. Whatever happened...
He wanted to become my partner. Thought it could be built into lefties in every city, you know. Different types of barbarian brew for different... I convinced him...
With market research done?
with a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened.
You think the what?
Sure.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride.
You have to look on the bright side. That me.
What are you trying...
I'm saying you two are probably...
Oh. Can you feed all the wet...
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't you do that without alpaca meat?
El Rey said...
The prophecy forbids it. I gotta be...
See you later.
It won't turn at the moment. The explosion claimed many victims, but those 2 died from my guacamole. I'll just leave it hanging there. You can never have enough plastic bottles.
Most people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same.
I could have a drink, but then I'd probably fall in the water. This is where Lefty, Lefto, bakes his pizza. It's also his waste. I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is... The crank now turns. There are some holes I prefer.
Larry!
Can you?
Of course!
So everything somehow, I don't know.
What's wrong, Larry?
It all feels wrong.
That's how everyone feels before they say yes.
You're probably right. I'll just go back.
Larry,
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pi, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Hi, where can I find a boat on the island? Hi? Everything okay?
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Just married. Now even donkeys can get married.
It's for you.
I don't want to marry that.
Oh, forget it.
hands with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid. I don't need that. It's completely shredded. Better not. You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly. Looks useful. It's mine now. Lefty! Lefto.
You mean you take it?
He's on to you.
Go ahead, take it. Huh?
I'm not a pizza baker, and I don't... That's Lefty's buffet. Can't be moved. Can't be moved. Can't be moved. Those two things won't work together. Can't be moved. That's fine, just the way it is. Hola!
Hello.
Now that I think about it,
What are you trying to say?
I want to lay more...
I think I must have somehow heard wrong. Did you say you wanted to
Not just laying, standing.
What? You...
I don't...
The one who fulfilled the... Although, I have to admit that... Hey, just don't think about it and marry... What?
It
doesn't have to...
Really?
If you don't behave yourself, the marriage... Then I'll summon... Again, by some mysterious means, you fell in love with... You drove the company to the... Then, you blew up Faith's villa, and she's been missing and presumed dead.
The way you tell it, I come off way...
You don't even want to know what you...
Catch...
L...
Can't be moved. Can't be moved. That won't help. Better not. Those two things won't work together. That's fine, just... That won't help. I don't want to ruin the cake. Let's see if there's anything underneath it. Yes! Okay, I'll release the brakes. I should be able to move it now. I was right. It can be moved. Quite a ways, as a matter of fact. I'll just take that. I'm sure that tabletop would be useful, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll take a picture of it. I'm sure I'll need that. Okay. Yo ho ho, and not a bottle of rum. Say ah. The more the merrier. I don't think resuscitation is an option anymore. I don't think resuscitation... More like cratering than catering. don't think I want to swim there. There's New Lost Wages. I'll go back there someday. I just know it. Those two things won't work together. Oh, it broke off. What a gorgeous figure. Isn't it beautiful? I dub thee Wilson.
A man's name?
Wilma. I meant Wilma. Those can't be combined. The pizza peel fits perfectly into the fork of the branch. No, I think I should stick to the plan. Look, Pi, this is a blueprint for a raft. I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use it to make something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you. You can use it to build complicated things.
Okay, I think I've got it. I define which object has to be used as what. Then I press the start button.
But only if...
I love it when a plan comes together. Now, isn't that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I baptize... Floating McFloat...
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
We're good to go now.
Should I just put myself down?
But just think of all the things...
I'll take that as a yes.
Pretty boring trip.
Are you complaining?
I'm so glad I had...
Is she your new best friend?
No, of course not.
Aww.
It's...
Well, nothing I can do about that.
Oh, and I even went and made a head.
You don't imagine me looking like that, do you?
So Faith was here? There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her python. It's very close.
There it is. I can swim, but I don't want to right now. I hope. Yes! It's logged into the net. Weak signal. The battery still has a bit of charge left.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows.
Bye?
Bye.
What happened here?
You speak pretty well for a mirage. I'm warm. Suns.
Pi, what's wrong?
The salty seawater corroded her, and then the loneliness of being shipwrecked. But, Larry...
It'll have to wait. We need to Pi.
Yes?
Not you, the other one.
Look out! Look!
That?
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know. We have to...
No, that's not what...
What then?
Your life is in danger because a storm...
What should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then, hold on tight to something.
What? I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras for the offices. I just can't believe Prune never used to have any... Laurie?
Yes?
Let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell. The signal's...
So?
But that could mean she's still...
You mean we could still get our hands on...
I mean, she's still alive and we could...
Yes, whatever. As long as I can find out what the deal was and where she hid it. Where's the signal coming?
Deep in the Caribbean, far south of Cancun, where she disappeared.
I have just the right... I'm calling. The Subspace Penetrator.
The what?
Commander Yanmai.
Reporting.
I have an aside.
I'm ready for it.
Would you also have sex during a parabolic flight?
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to. I'm relaying the signal we're picking up. This is the payphone from a Miss Faithless. Proceed to its source immediately and investigate the situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here or whatever you can find. She's the only one who can...
Confirmed. Scanning frequencies for the receiving signal.
Excellent. Full throttle. Stay in the shadows, Commander. And when the time is... really let it...
Just what exactly?
You know, do what needs to be done. Correct.
Oh, what's that?
Everything okay there?
No harm done. Just shoot him back under the desk. Prune headquarters, out.
What? I survived the storm. But... where am I now? This doesn't look like can come to me.
Oh,
Hi.
what?
Are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pie? Hello? Pie?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion.
Larry, she's dying.
I watched C-sections in the dark near...
Is there anything I can do?
All those orgasms will be lost in
No, Larry.
time to go up.
She has passed into the realm of the...
Oh.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that...
Okay. I'm stranded on some island. The jungle looks at... I'll die here for sure!
Relax, Larry. Now...
I let my
You mean you're going to take your pants off?
Nobody knows my talents, but...
No, Larry. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly.
True. That's my... I can still do the rest anyway.
Someday, you're gonna have to learn...
Pie. Are...
Think so.
It won't be easy to make it seaworthy again. No, I'm not digging that up again. I don't need a Zonpai phone. That's... Ha! That's definite. She was here.
But that could also be part of the sale.
No, these are freshly worn.
I wish I could doubt that.
But where did she go? I don't think I could roll that out of the way. It's a magnificent specimen of a stone. Hi, are you...
That you're not Pitfall?
No, but I am Pit... There's a G on the column. There's a G on the column. A standing column. There's a G on the column. That looks impenetrable.
Oh, come on. When has a...
Hey, which one of us does the dirty joke?
Larry. Equal...
So that's what it's got. Well, then I guess there won't be any.
No. This...
Spiders?
They're just as scared of you.
But they have more legs. Okay. Pretty dark here. Oh, I just touched something slimy.
Now is not the time for you to fiddle around with your hand in your pants.
Very funny. What did I just step on?
Nothing to be afraid of. If it wasn't...
I can't. The jungle is... Oh, I gotta... Bury me at the bend of the river. Tell my Oh!
What a coincidence. I was just about to point out to you that there's a hotel here and you don't have to die.
How long have you known about this?
Oh, only since we got...
Can you call up any information about this?
Today's Kahlua Resort and Spa Hotel was opened in It was considered a popular holiday destination. Rumors of a secret KGB base on the island.
So that's what it says about the...
Yes.
Then I'm sure I should head into the hotel. I bet there's lots of hot chicks walking around in the...
You're looking for...
She's one hot chick too. Yeah. How unexpected. There's trash in it. It's a tinfoil hat. Always useful. I can't reach the bottom of the well with my hand. Better not. No, it would end up tipping over. Locked. Hello.
Hello? Why wouldn't I be okay? I'm doing
Why are you grinning like...
I'm not grinning.
Yes, you are.
No.
Okay, you're not...
That's what I said.
You've got some white stuff in your mustache.
Oh, that's flour. I just...
I love fresh bread. I'm Larry.
Hello, Larry. My name's Kit.
You're the bellhop?
Not just that. Want me to get you a little pick-me-up?
You mean... red gummy?
Are you You sort those out and throw them in the shredder.
Sure.
Oh, forget it.
What if...
This place used to be the most popular holiday. They all flew here to have a good time. Here they had everything they wanted. Total luxury. But that was a while ago.
So what happened?
In the 90s, this disgusting real estate shark from the U.S. had a ton of companies working here, but never paid their bills. And then he wanted to turn it into a casino. And she's been trying to make the hotel a hip place again for a few years, but between you and me, without success.
What's her name? And where can I find her?
Bobby Marley. She's usually in her office upstairs. You can take the elevator up to her.
Have you seen her?
We had a pretty blonde here a few weeks ago. I don't know her name, because she didn't even know it herself.
That could be Faith. Is she still here?
Haven't seen her for a while. Maybe the boss lady knows more.
Damn! I have to find out where she is. I think I'll...
You came here on a raft?
Yeah, from Camp Cum.
Damn, that's a long way away.
What can I say? Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to this Bobby Marley. Maybe she knows where... Now, where's that elevator? I'd have to open the lock first. I'm sure they'll be upset if I take any of this with me.
That's mine. Until the...
So I'm supposed to... Maybe she knows... Now, where's that... There's nothing there to take. Say, what's the deal with that?
It's the key to the toilet in the gym.
And where's the key now?
I lost it on the beach somewhere.
Where exactly?
Somewhere down by the rosy...
There aren't any rosy palms.
Then I don't remember.
That should provide me with some interesting information. An information brochure about the island. Here's some boring facts about the archipelago's history. Lots of nice photos that seem to be pretty old. And some information about the flora here. A rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species with a single blue flower and pointed leaves doesn't kill you the moment you touch it. I don't even want to know what kind of dangerous animals they have here.
Control, come in. Yanmai report.
Yes, Yanmai?
The signal from Faith's spy phone was lost in a storm, but then the signal
Did you find...
No, she's not here. But a man showed up at the signal's source.
A man?
He seems to have Maybe he knows what happened to Faith.
Keep a close eye.
We'll get results faster if I use... I just have to be careful now. That guy in the white suit looks like he'd break in half if I did.
Not yet, but if...
Confirmed.
Have you ever robbed one of your interrogation subjects?
No.
Would that maybe be a thing?
I'll think about it when I've... Yanmai out. Although that's not...
Yes, what is it?
Hi,
Are you the new pianist? Good thing I can't take Lewis's tinkling away at the keyboard any longer. Or are you the new waiter? We'll definitely have to do something about the outfit. Wait, is that a wedding suit? Do you want to get married?
Oh,
So what the hell do you want?
My name is Larry. Larry Laffer?
Well, I'm Bobby Marley, governor of Kahlua and owner of this hotel.
I was stranded here on my raft.
After the storm, we found a pile of dirt and junk. We had to evacuate the area and some guests got a rash. So you're responsible for this?
No.
Don't think you can get away with lying to me. I've seen through...
Well, I kind of lost control of this.
Then by the power of my office, I am forced to. You deliberately polluted the waters of Kahlua. In addition, you are hereby fined. Until such time as you have paid this amount, you will not be allowed.
Where can I lodge a complaint?
With me.
I want to lodge a complaint.
Lodged.
I'm looking...
Doesn't sound familiar. Well, at least the first bit rings a bell. I put her up in a room here. I felt sorry for her. But then she disappeared without a trace. I don't know what happened to her.
Damn, but Faith was here. She must have left some traces on this island. So I'm trapped on the island.
If you want to sum it up like that. We already have enough dishwashers.
Then I guess I'll head out and...
Just one moment.
What?
Since you're here anyway, I'm really under a lot of stress at the moment, and it's been a long time since I've had a gentleman here for a visit, if you know what I mean.
Huh.
Yes?
You want me to chop down a tree for you? The way real... Okay, it's gonna have to be a palm tree.
Okay. You seem to be the kind of person one has to be... My loins are ready to receive your lance in an act of fiery passion. Will you join with me in wild beast... I've had to neglect my sexual desires for a while. Too much work, too much stress, too...
I understand. You just can't...
You're here right now and seem to have time.
That's good enough for me, too. My clothes.
Oh. Let me undress.
Hang on a minute. There's...
What?
Usually women want me to do something for them before they have sex. Do you want me to get you something to eat? Or do I have to fix something? Do I have to deliver a letter to the other end of the world?
Stop talking.
Baby, that was... the best sex and...
If you think so. You were... okay. Come back in a few hours.
What? Again?
You mean you can't?
I'm always...
Then everything's fine.
So,
What? Did you slip me the cash during Apparently not.
But, I mean... I may...
You can go now. Come back with the money and remember that...
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel now.
Please think about it outside.
Headquarters.
Yanmai? Did you...
He went to see the island's governor. I listened at the door and heard him ask about...
Excellent. Anyway, where is Faith now?
Apparently the governor. I'm going to stick close to the... And when he finds her...
But what's the deal with this Larry guy?
I'll find out. But one thing, he seems to have an irresistible charm, and he managed to get the governor into bed. He could be a secret agent. One of them.
Keep me in the loop with...
Yanmai, out.
What?
Yes.
Have you ever obtained a confession by tickling the souls?
I can't remember ever having done that before.
Remind me to say, filthy little biters.
I'm looking forward.
Larry, Tell me, why did you just let her jump you like that?
Well, I just wanted to be nice.
Aren't you supposed to be looking for Faith?
Tell me. Are you jealous?
Not in the least.
All right then.
The Cougar update has just completed. All apps are now available as usual. New feature, you can now talk to me whenever you want. Just start the newly installed Pi app.
Nice. So you can't play deaf anymore when I want to...
Sure looks that way.
So let's see. I can't get that out. It's screwed in too tight. That didn't work.